Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am Katja and I just finished a big chunk of writing and proofreading my book last night, so my intention is to upload more regular videos again. So today I want to talk to you about mindset versus body set. This is something that I come to realize as I have been going through the personal development and self-healing and growth and unfoldment journey. And it was actually like a few months ago that this word body set came into my mind, and I want to explain to you what I mean by that. So we hear a lot about that we need to change our mind, that we need to change our thinking in order to change our feelings and our behaviors. So this is only partially true, as I have found, because diving into the psychosomatic realm of the human experience, I have also come to realize that it is really important how my body is feeling in the world. And this is a really subtle topic. It's not just like, oh yeah, I'm feeling great in my body, and oh yeah, I feel like alive and fit and strong and healthy. It's a sense of feeling deeply embodied as a human being or as a soul in a human body. And I can frankly speak from my own experience, and some of you may relate and others won't, and that's cool. I can say from my personal experience that this journey continues to go so much deeper than I could have ever imagined, and it baffles me how many layers of physicality and experience come into that. Maybe I'm talking a little bit of word salad here, but let me explain further. If I, for example, change my thinking and I just go at things thinking more positively, this can be a good start. But if I then don't see change happening, and I actually want to hook in here, I have experienced this also with hypnosis. I don't have extensive experience in hypnosis, and I think there's different types of hypnosis and different ways that it's being used. And I think that some hypnosis methodologies go actually more deeply into the somatic. And essentially my work, people have said that it's quite similar to hypnosis, but it's, to me, I haven't learned hypnosis, so it's different to me. But so if I change my thinking, so to say, or my mindset, that can be a good start, and it may get me to do certain things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. But when I then start hitting roadblocks, that can be a very nice opportunity to really start diving deeper into the somatic level of the experience. So what do I mean by that? When I start hitting a roadblock, I can either choose to continue focusing my thoughts really hard and rigidly and forget about my body, or I can check in with my body and check in what are the physical sensations that I am experiencing as I am experiencing my environment or that perceived roadblock on my path. What are those physical sensations? And if those physical sensations are something like buzzing or tightness, or a feeling of lightheadedness, or a feeling of smallness, feeling of contraction, and I associate these physical sensations with emotions such as overwhelm or stress. This is where we go into the psychosomatic exploration and say, let's look at these emotions and their physical sensations, the correlating physical sensations of those emotions. Where are they located in the body, and then what are their underlying messages? How do we get to these underlying messages? It is through deeply compassionately, really lovingly and caringly listening within. It is not bulldozering, hammering into the thing, the problem, the perceived problem, or the circumstances. It's a very delicate being with the internal landscape of the physical body. Because our body is that with which we experience life, we're not only experiencing life with our brain, right? So our belief systems, they show up as in the body, they show up as physical imprints. Therefore, they show up as behaviors. To me, the body consciousness, the body mind, or the body itself hosts or houses the unconscious mind. If I look deeply into my body and into its patterns of movement and behavior, if I look deeply into the pain that I may carry inside of my body or the tensions, I can see these deep-seated beliefs and thought patterns. And so it is through deeply, intimately, caringly being with the body and learning to truly listen and learning to gently create new ways of interacting with the tension. That is how I transform and create a new body set and therefore a new mindset. So there is, I think it's actually in trauma therapy where I heard this the first time, there is a top-down approach, so going from the mental plane into the physical. And that is an approach that most of us use. But there is also the bottom-up approach, and this is going into the body, going into this felt sense in order to explore or to find out what is going on, what is holding us back on this deeper somatic physical level. And in this way, there can be change. And usually, from my experience, this is the kind of change that is palpable, you know, that's like the energetic change. That's not just wishful thinking and overriding other parts of our experience. This is like actually going into the tissue of the human experience, into the cellular structure, without breath work, without psychedelics, just by deeply sensing. So this is what I wanted to share today, and this is also the work that I offer. And yeah, if you're curious to hear more, to check it out, I welcome you to, you can check out my website. It's not super expansive, so you can also contact me. You can check out other videos that I uploaded here. And yeah, if you feel curious, let me know. Otherwise, I hope this video was insightful to you, and I wish you a good day, rest of the day, evening, night, wherever you are. Thank you so much for your time and for listening, and speak to you again.